All right, everybody. Hey, welcome. It is shot day, and as promised, I'm going to walk through how to inject tirzepatide. And actually, this method is also how to inject really any subcutaneous medicine, such as insulin or tirzepatide or anything that goes in subcutaneously. So, first of all, got my medicine here, and I'm going to switch cameras now, and I'm going to kind of show the medicine and show how I draw it up, and then I'll show myself injecting it, and I'll go through what all that looks like. So let's get started. Okay, so I basically got my three things that I need to do the injection here. I've got my medicine, my alcohol pad, and my syringe. Now, this particular formulation comes in a 2 ml bottle, I believe. And the dose, or what I need to inject, is I'm doing 5 milligrams, and 5 milligrams is equal to 50 units. Now, this is basically your average insulin syringe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on the syringe the 50 number, so that would be 50 units right here. And so the way to do this is to prepare your alcohol pad here. And these have a snap lid, so you snap that off like that, and that reveals the rubber gasket. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure you swab that. Now the key to this is you don't want to just stick the needle in and then just start drawing back, because what that does, it creates a vacuum inside this. So what you have to do is you have to replace the same amount of air to the dose that you're going to withdraw, so it's easier to withdraw into the syringe. So what you do there is you get down here to the 50 mark, which is my dose. You tip this upside down, and what's very important is that you don't bend this needle, but you just go straight in like this, and then you put in the air all the way, and then this makes it easier to withdraw. Now this is coming out red because this particular formulation is formulated with B12 or cycobalamin, which is generally red in color. So we get down here to the 50 mark, and you can see it was very easy to do that way. So now I have my full dose here ready to inject. So next what we'll do is we'll go to the injection. Okay, don't mind the hairy leg in your camera here, but basically the way to do this, since this is a subcutaneous shot, is you want to find a meaty part of your body part. It can be your abdomen or your thigh or the back of your arm. And I've been doing the abdomen, but I'm switching to the thigh because I've been rotating sites on the abdomen, but I'm switching to the thigh because I read somewhere that for this particular medication, it actually works better in the thigh. So if you're afraid of needles, you don't have to be, because the gauge of this needle is so small, or the diameter of this needle is so small, that if you do this correctly, you'll barely feel it. So pick your injection spot, and I'm going to prepare the area with the alcohol. Kind of wave it down a little bit so it dries. And then it's just as simple as squeezing a piece of your thigh, and boom, do it quickly. Now, the mistake that a lot of people make is they try to just shove the medicine in all at once. You don't want to do that. You want to use little pulses so that you're able to get the medicine in slowly. And if you do this right, it really doesn't hurt. And once you get the medicine done, let go and pull out. And that's all there is to it, really. And then you're done. And make sure you dispose of your needle in like a sharps container or something that's not going to poke anybody if they get it. So there you go. It's really that simple. It's painless. You will not feel it if you do it that way. So I'm going to add this video onto my update video and kind of tell you my stats and how things are going in the beginning of week 5. Now, again, I've gone up to 5 milligrams this time from 2.5. So this is my first dose raise. And what they say you need to watch out for is any kind of sign or symptoms of nausea, worsening, constipation, or anything like any of those common symptoms. So that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for today. But right now, I'm going to go do my first workout of the day. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this. And after this, stay tuned for the update video. All right, hey everybody. So you just saw that I just showed how to inject Tirzepatide. This is the beginning of week 5 on the GLP medicine. And I'm happy to report that I am now weighing in at 271.2. And so that makes a total weight loss since June 11th. Today is July something. Well, 5 weeks of 13.4 pounds. I also just measured my waist to my hip to waist ratio, and I am down to I'm down even further, a couple of points even further. So my abdomen is shrinking. It's just taken a while. But getting ready to do my first workout of the day, and I'll show you a little bit of it, but it's like my garage is messy, so please disregard that. So we're just gonna get started. We're gonna keep on doing what we're doing. I've also included kettlebells into the mix, and that has really helped. I'm going to start defining the upper body here. So let's get to it, and then we'll get after it. All right, here we are. Again, please disregard the mess. I'm trying to find a way to get all this stuff organized, and I haven't been able to do that yet. So basically, I've been starting out with a very light kettlebell, and I've been starting out with kettlebell swings and various other things with the kettlebell. And then I also have a sandbag over here that I do deadlifts. So I'm just gonna kind of demonstrate. I'm not gonna go through my full workout. I'm just gonna kind of demonstrate what I do. And since I'm mic'd up, it's gonna get loud. So I'm still working on my form too. So basically, I just start doing swings like this. And then I will put it down, and then I will do. I've been trying to figure out how to do cleans, and I'm still working on that. But I'll do that. But I'll do something like I'll do these for the biceps. I do about 3 sets of 10 here, and then I'll do raises. Things like this. I'll do these, 10 of these on each side, and then rows like this. And again, form, I'm still working on form. So I'll do all that, and I'll do some deadlifts with the sandbag, and then I get on the treadmill for half an hour. So that's what I'm doing so far. But I just wanted to demonstrate that I'm not just relying on the medicine, I'm actually doing strength training and cardio as well. So, hope this has been helpful if somebody's on their journey, and thanks for watching.